Greetings. What's good, folks? Back with another podcast episode. We got something special for you this weekend. As we growing our brand, we want to help others grow their brand also. So this weekend, the topic will be mastering the algorithm on TikTok. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, show love to the podcast, man, and stay tuned. I want to give a warm welcome to all the new subscribers because as I'm building this brand, I want us all to grow together. And shout out to the returning subscribers. We gonna strive for greatness every day. The new segment today is basically evolving with the algorithm. Basically growing your brand and mastering the algorithm. We're talking about the TikTok algorithm as it is. Majority of you guys follow me on Instagram and you see how much the platform has grown. If you haven't followed the brand page, make sure you do that right now. Like I tell everybody that has a brand, TikTok is one of the best platforms to use as far as the brand. But also utilize that Facebook marketing, that Facebook place. Grow your brand on there because you get a lot of engagement on there. I'm pretty sure if you got a Facebook, you had it for over about 5 years. So make sure you grow on that platform also. Today, we mastering the TikTok algorithm. Um, Imagine trying to get your message across in a crowded room, but you can only speak to about 4 or 5 people at a time. That is a prime example of the algorithm. It's like a gatekeeper deciding who sees your content or not. We're not talking about gaming the algorithm, but rather understanding the algorithm to the point to where you can utilize it and grow. We want to know what makes people click more, what makes people share the content, what makes people want to engage more with content. So you got to understand what it is that you're trying to get across and who you're getting the message across to. Like you got to understand your audience. Think of it as building a relationship, showing your best set of skills to who are most interested. The initial 300 view test, the 300 view test, basically when you post a video on your TikTok, right? TikTok is going to share your content to 300 random users on TikTok. It's going to be a variety of your users, and then it's going to be a mixture of other people's. And based off of those 300 views, you got to get like about, I want to say, you got to follow like this point system. You got to get about 50 points.
Understanding these 5 points of engagement are essential to helping your video be seen by more users on TikTok. Use these engagements to grow your platform.
So off of those 300 users, this is how they break it down. When you post a video, TikTok immediately shows it to the 300 random users. The small audience acts as a testing ground. So those 300 users are like basically your testing users. Basically like, that's a good example. Similar to the Instagram trial reels. To move forward, your videos must earn up to 50 points like I was just saying. And this is how they break it down. It's the 5 points of engagement. First point, 50 likes is only 1 point each. So for every 50 likes, that's only 1 point, which is not really much. Now, 25 comments, they'll give you 2 points. So 25, 2 points, 50, 4 points, and so on and so on. The shares, this is where the point system actually benefit you. When you get more people to share it, all you need is 15 shares. 15 shares to get you 3 points. So you do the math. 45 shares. How many points is that? That's 9 points, of course. So that can really help you out from the shares. Now, they don't mention this, but when somebody fully watches your video, like say you got a video with like 10 or 15 seconds or even 5 seconds, right? And somebody watches that video fully in length. When they watch that fully in length, um, say they watch it fully in length at like 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This sets off like a radar on TikTok to where it's like, oh, okay, this is engaging content to where people actually keep watching it and they're engaged in it and they actually like it. They can resonate with it. That's 4 points. So just from somebody playing your video over and over and over again, and it's basically being looped, your video will jump in the algorithm to where it's like now it's gonna be shared. And so imagine you got content with like 5 or 10 seconds, right? And somebody is looking at your video, right? And they gotta go do something. They set their phone down, and that video replays 10, 15, 20 times. You just racking up points right there, especially if it's only 5 or 10 replays you gotta get, and the video play about 10 to 15 times, maybe 20 times. If 1 to 3 people do that, that'll help you out in that point system. The fifth point, the most important point, the way you can get 5 points is 10 replays. 10 replays. So if somebody replays your video 10 times, that will get you 5 points in a point system. And mind you, out of that 300, out of those 300 users that this content is being shared to, if they just replay that 10 times, that's 5 points. Because once you get to that 50-point mark, that sets off a signal on TikTok to let people know, like, oh, this is engageable content that they actually like and they're interested in. Let's share this throughout on our platform, and let this and let this content be seen through more users. So once you pass that 300 users that see it, and they see it, and you get that 50 points, it's gonna expand to anywhere between 600 to 1,200 users being exposed to this video. So it's like if people are sharing, people are engaging, people are liking, and people are commenting and stuff like that, your content is gonna be pushed out and more of a variety to where more people can see it, more people can engage, and your content will grow. The video reaches this threshold, TikTok expands its reach. If not, the algorithm deprioritizes. You don't want to just get stuck in that 200 to 300 views, because a lot of people, when they creating a TikTok, or you can look at it on yours or somebody else's if you're not viral yet, most of the time you only getting probably like a good 100 to 200 or maybe 300 views, and out of those 300 views, you stuck in that 200 to 300 view jail. You want to get out of that jail by creating engageable content, but content that people can engage in and relate to. Even it could be a viral dance, it could be a viral moment, viral comedy stuff, anything. So you gotta make people feel like they can relate to your content. The more they can relate to the content, the more the content is gonna grow. Remember, these viral TikToks that make you want to watch more, that's the secret. The videos would make you want to watch more. Like, I know you've been on TikTok, I've been on TikTok, to where we might see that one video where we might have laughed at, or we might agree with, or we could have resonated with, and we'll click the video, we'll like the video, and then we'll go onto the page. We'll go onto that user's page, and we'll just start going through their videos. We might like a few, we might share a few, we might do what we have to do. The 5 point system is your best friend. Use the 5 point system as a tally system, to where like, all right, cool, I got this many views, I got this many likes, and just tally it all up.
Shop now at bossmanclothing.com and make sure you sign up for our mailing list to be informed of all our latest new drops.